I seen all three. I was like, oh, yes. we back.
We back. We Bizzack. We fight. Hey, yo, man. So we are live on Facebook now, man. Again, yo. So what I'm gonna do on my personal page, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best not to say anything out the way anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
we can keep this going. We can keep this going for a long time. Let me share this to my timeline. We are back.
We are bike. Ain't that how I say?
We are bike. What's going on, man? Hey, yo, we back on Facebook Live. D Nasty. Hold on. Let me go ahead and turn this down and put up my post.
You know what, Daniel? Hey, man, appreciate you looking out for us on YouTube. My man is Ratcheteer for real. Like
Ratcheteer 100%.
He followed us onto YouTube, but you know what? If you want to go back on Facebook, we bike.
We back. Oh, he said he got your Indian money too.
Oh, appreciate that. Yes.
Coins. He said just want both of them.
Just the paper, but if you got the coins, I mean, we work it out. Appreciate it.
Just cash app them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how was your trip? You had a good trip, man?
Yeah. Tell us about because looking at his vacation, he was out on a beach, met a whole new group of people. I was jealous, man. I was like, oh, he hanging out with them. You know what I'm saying?
Doing big things.
Yeah, out here doing big things, man. But listen, guys, I'm so happy that we are back in this month of Jesus Christ and all Sagittariuses. We are back on Facebook Live because now I'm officially off papers on Facebook. I was on them papers.
My man was going to November for real.
I was going to, right. We haven't. Boy.
For real.
Man, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's so we back on Facebook Live and YouTube and still Twitch as always. So like I said, I will watch my mouth going forward because hey Dante, trust me, bro. You're like, yo, you don't want to be. They had me not. They gave me my joint in 24 hours and said I couldn't go live for 60 days. B, you know what I'm saying? I was on them papers, so you know what I'm saying. I'm off them papers right around Christmas time. You dig? You know what I'm saying? But we took a 2-week break though. We about to take another break right after the holidays.
Right.
I mean, right before the holidays too. But just to get stuff back, let y'all get some news from other places and stuff like that, man. But we here, man. We here. So I'm glad everybody's happy and healthy. But I was just telling Just, we went to my brother-in-law's house out in Wake Forest. He's out there by P9.
Oh, you was out there with the rich people. I got
the rich people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? With the homes that have more than 2 bedrooms. You did. Me and Just don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about that.
We in studio apartments.
Exactly.
Share one room with a shower curtain around the toilet. That's the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Don't look.
Yeah, partition stuff out. They don't know.
Yo,
they don't know the struggles.
They don't know the struggles. You know what I'm saying? We out here putting old high school locker rooms as walls in our joint. You know, closet space.
Right.
But nah, man. Went to my brother-in-law's house. Had a great time. It's a great time when one of your kids lose their socks. Just don't come back with socks. Where your socks, baby? I don't know. And it was the oldest one too. Like,
oh wow.
we want to go to the trampoline. Okay, y'all go to the trampoline. Now Thanksgiving wasn't a warm day at all. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too warm, but I'm like, yo, well, right. it was mild. It was mild. Yeah, but it wasn't take your socks off.
It wasn't take your socks off kind of
weather. Right. And came back. I'm like, baby, where your socks at? She in there without no socks. But I don't know. I was like, why did you had socks on? Because I gave you socks. You know what I'm saying? I brought new socks. Because I'm one of those people. If I go to your house and I know you're a no shoe person, you know what I'm saying? I don't like shoes in my house person. I automatically buy new socks to come to your house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying you ain't gonna talk shit to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gonna break out the whole
socks. Bright clean.
Pristine. Yeah. Pop tags on these socks. So I knew these socks. Here your socks, baby. I brought them today to get your socks. Like, come on. So
yeah,
man. So that's you know what I mean. So that's what happened. Those socks came back, but it was good. Food was great. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to my sister-in-law for cooking a banging meal. My brother-in-law for having us watch some football and everything like that. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, we had a good time.
Okay, good.
How about yourself, sir? What did you do?
It was straight, man. We were initially going to go to, a white side of the family, and then changed up and decided to do something over at my sister's crib.
Okay.
And Danielle actually did a lot of the cooking. Like, she cooked the turkey. She cooked like 3 or 4 things. You know what I'm saying? I know she was like nervous the whole time because they never had her cooking like that.
Right, because she can't cook. You tell her I said it. You tell her Danielle I said, I hope she ain't earshot. You tell her I said she can't cook. Bitch, we don't believe in your cooking.
Nah, she did well. Everybody enjoyed everything that she had. And so, yeah, and it got ate up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no like leftovers for us to bring back. You know what I mean?
It wasn't so Danielle ain't putting no potato, no apples in a turkey or no craziness like that. You know what I mean?
Crazy. They doing straight. So yeah.
Yo, if y'all know, man, me and Justin's wife has an ongoing beef. So that's how you know what I'm saying. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? She's like my younger sister. I love her.
Yeah,
but man, that is crazy, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Danielle for cooking. Come on over somebody else's house and cook.
Yeah, she showed out. So I was proud of her. I was like, go ahead. You know what I mean?
That's good. Y'all had baked macaroni and cheese, man?
Yeah, everybody, everything was like, nothing was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, if anything, we didn't have enough macaroni and cheese. It was just like,
right. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because baked macaroni and cheese is two. It's like, I would say it's 3 dishes that have to be.
Here.
What's going on, Finn? Yo, we back on Facebook Live, Finn. We out of jail. Well,
Innocence
is in the bill. Oh man, we back for real. The
they like,
hey, we back on Facebook Live. 60 days, y'all missed us. But so what's the I like baked macaroni and cheese has to be in there, and it has to have little crust on it a little bit on the corners.
Okay.
Yams, sweet potato. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all do I don't do the casserole with the mushroom and stuff, but sweet potatoes have to be there, chopped up. Also cranberry sauce in the can. Those, you know what I'm saying? It's not really Thanksgiving for me if you don't have and greens. That would be my 4 things that you have to have for my Thanksgiving dinner. Outside of, you know what I'm saying, your turkey and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, like, those are the side dishes you have to have that have to be cooked well for me to come back to your house on Thanksgiving. You dig what I'm saying? What about you, Just? You know what I'm saying? What do you have to have at Thanksgiving? Because I know some people like potato salad and all that shit, but
if you talking about just straight sides,
you got to go to the side, bro.
All I need is baked macaroni and cheese. I don't care about nothing else.
Cornbread? I'm not too bready unless it's a stuffing. You know what I'm saying? I like the stuffing. I like my stuffing, like the stovetop stuffing, so I can put gravy on it. You know what I'm saying? I like my stuffing a little bit.
Gotcha.
I like it a little bit moist.
Yeah, for me it's straight baked mac and cheese, man.
Baked mac and cheese. So if they have 5 joints of baked mac and cheese,
I'm good. I'm taking a whole dish for myself, like
over anybody's house. I dare y'all.
Normally that's the thing. That's why I was surprised because normally, family joints, whoever's making the baked mac and cheese will make a literal individual dish for me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. So you got, because they don't want no trouble with you, Just.
Yeah, they don't want no smoke.
They don't want no smoke.
Why you ain't make just make me one, and you know what I'm saying?
I know, because you
get everybody else, just make me one, and then everybody else.
To the Jared household, you try to take more than your portion size of the baked macaroni and cheese, we'll lose our friendship. Nigga, like, what the fuck? I'll smack your whole plate out your hand. Like, what you make your everybody eat nothing.
Right. If I can't have it, we all can't have it.
Do this right here. You know how that baked macaroni and cheese? I'll grab it like this. And then cut it and then put it back in your plate. This is
the whole square.
That's a little too much, bro.
Right.
My kids got to eat.
Yeah, we just take that top half.
Let me
You know?
take,
Let me take the crust. You know
let
what
me
I'm saying?
take the crust off there. You know, so you just got macaroni and cheese.
That's
But nah, man.
disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? And you got the corner piece too. Get out of here. You need to take it for the middle, B. You got the corner piece. Get out of here. But, shoot them.
Yeah, so now we got Christmas coming up, but in between, then we've missed a lot. It's a lot that we could have talked about.
Well, yeah, it is a lot, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about that. You know what I want to talk about because we're big sports fans.
Let's
go. We're very big sports fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think Finn, in innocence, which if that's just or attitude that's looking at us right now, it's probably attitude. And if it's attitude, happy birthday, attitude. Attitude just came in over to the 40 side. So shout out to him the 40 side. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the 40 side. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Our Philadelphia damn Eagles can't seem to lose a game, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't seem to be losers, bro.
Right. We doing good. We lost one. We doing good.
But did we really lose it? Or did we did we let them win? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's the Commanders.
We lost because that in one.
Right. I don't really count that though. It's like at least it wasn't a tie though. That's what I'm you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't an ugly ass tie. So.
Right. I was happy when they tied with the Giants. You know,
it's like a double loss.
For that.
It's a double loss. It's like both teams lose. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do shit with a tie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout out to the Giants and them. But yeah, man, that catch. It was a couple of dope ass plays, but that damn catch, that number 11, you know what I'm saying? AJ Brown made what homeboy
busy
when he held their cornerback to his bosom like a newborn babe, and still caught the ball. It's like, you know how your mama would do shit while you was crying. Shut up, babe. Let me make this baked macaroni and cheese for Justin. Man, I said, yo, I don't know if that was a good catch or if that was a good throw, because either way, man, that was an awesome ass catch. And then he had another play where he pretty much old boy ran into him and he was just wide open. It was like there was no one around him for about 15 yards. It was like he's waltzed in the joint. So man, but yeah, we're 11 and 1. You know what I'm saying? And
still the best in the NFL.
Still and top of the power ranking. You know what I mean? No matter what you say. You know what I mean? Straight to schedule. We 13th. We don't have the weakest schedule in the league. We're 13th overall. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that we are playing have a winning percentage. So everybody we played, we were supposed to be beat by the Titans.
Right.
Oh, the Titans gonna come in and they're gonna beat y'all. Y'all ain't got no running game. And what we do? We shut
it down.
Shut it down. What did Henry have like at the end of the game? What, 45, 50 yards?
Something like that.
And that's Henry. That's Mr. Stiff Arm. That's you know what I mean? Let me go ahead and stiff arm you. And I want, speaking of lifting people up, have you seen that clip of Kelsey and Johnson doing Uncle Philin the nose tackle for the Titans?
No.
Man, when I say this right here, so Kelsey.
Oh, the shove joint.
The shove, and then the homeboy was like, it's like he tossed him over to him. It's like an alley-oop. Was like,
he was like, here you go. You pass you to my man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is right here. I'm a 300. I'm a 6'2", 340-pound man. Yeah. I would have left the stadium and came back with a rifle. Like, nah, y'all ain't gonna sit here and do me like this in front of my mama. My mama in the stands. Y'all not gonna do me like this.
Oh man!
In front of my babies on national TV.
All of them. You know what I'm saying? My mom watching too. Like,
shit, I wish I would. I would quit. I'm like, I announced my retirement. I would go on for transfer. I'll transfer. I'm like, yeah, I want to go back.
It be joints like that. Like even when, like, let's say like boxing and MMA. I'm like, I don't want to get knocked out in front of nobody.
Like
I'll take a loss, but I don't want to get knocked out in front of nobody.
Like my thing, I'll get knocked out. right? It's a difference. See, with me, I'm okay with getting knocked out, but I gotta be knocked out in the humgrum. Like me, you gotta be in, and then I slip the punch, and you gotta Pacquiao me. Like I gotta be winning the fight, and you push my knockout button. You did a good thing. I can't get knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You knocked me out in the 12th round. We didn't have a fight. But I can't I can't come out in MMA and I throw a jab and you crescent kick me and it's good night. Like, nah, fuck that shit.
Like, I just don't want to be the joint. You be like, and I'm falling, I'm on the ground like this.
Look, I was talking to Rasheem the other day. He was talking about because he got choked out, right? So he was like, you know, my brother's pretty big. So he told the dude said, he was like talking shit, and he was like, I don't think you could choke me out. And he was like, the dude was like your size, Reem, whatever. You know what I mean? He was like a little smaller. He was like, no, I don't. He said, I don't think you could choke me out. And he said, yo, he choked me out. He was like, he went behind me, said, all right, I'm gonna show it. He was like, because I'm a pretty big dude. So he was like, at first I had him, and then he put his knee in my back. And then all I remember is waking up. And he said, one thing about this right here, a person that chokes you out is saving your life. Because when they stop, because there's nothing else you can do. Once you black out, your life is in that man's hands. He was like, that's the worst feeling in the world to get choked out. He was like, what up, Rev? He's like, shoot, somebody choke you out. Listen, you thank that person for not killing you because that's all. He was like, yo, he was out for 5 minutes. He said he went to sleep.
But see, he voluntarily did it. Yeah. It wasn't like it was in a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Because me and him had a debate. I was like, yo, what would you rather have? Like somebody breaking your nose, you breaking a cat nose, and that cat choke you out, or you choking the cat out after he broke your nose? Like we was having, I forgot the scenario that we was having. He's like, yo, B, he said the most disrespectful thing that you can do is choke somebody out. He was like, yo, because there is nothing that person can do. It's like, so
you can't stop it.
I'm good with the choke out. Like, don't choke me out. Like, you can knock me out, but don't choke me out. Like,
yeah.
Don't choke me. Like, yo, you gotta, yo, if a person choke you out, it's like this. You don't fight that person no more.
Right.
Like,
you don't, because you just, it's a difference between it just happens suddenly, but you be like, you know what I'm saying?
You be pawing for life.
My man Cobb, what's up, man?
Cobb?
Glad to see you back, bro. Yeah, yeah, I can't, and that's the thing. Like, you know, I was an instructor and doing all that. I just like, sometimes I be like, or like when I be dealing with people, it's like, I could just go ahead, come up behind you, just in this whole thing,
right? In this whole. You won't even know because it's like this. If you get choked out, sometimes you just wake up and not realize you've been choked out.
Yeah, like
you just feel more rested. You're like, I'm refreshed.
Nah, you didn't miss the conversation yet. We was actually about to have it. Nah, you good, bruv. You didn't miss it at all. Bruv. You did. We just finished talking about the Eagles and somehow got to talk about chokeouts or whatever. Yeah. But we about to get into this joint now with this Deion thing. Cause I know that's the hot topic of the week.
Ooh, y'all, listen. You know y'all woke black college folks, boy, are mad. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Now, I'm sorry, because I don't know. I didn't go to HBCU because I didn't go to college. So you know what I'm saying? Right. Really, with him doing that joint, you know, I think I got a different view on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but boy, oh, y'all old student loan having ass niggas. Ooh, wait, y'all mad.
Okay, so what's your take on it? You know, are you feeling some type of way? You okay with it? You don't like it? You fully support it? Like, what's your take on it?
So what I'm about is this right here. Deion Sanders. We're going to talk. We're going to talk to the start of Deion Sanders coaching.
Okay.
Deion Sanders' first choice was not Jackson State.
Okay.
Let's be super honest with that because he wanted to go to his alma mater. To Florida to actually coach. They didn't pick him up, right?
Right.
So He went to a HBCU because they offered him the coaching job. If you want to be a head coach, you serious about head coaching, then let's go. Because what they're going to say is, it's like head coaches like this. Where did you coach before? Nowhere. Maybe high school or some shit like that. All right, well, let's go. So they put him through. They said, no, you can't coach at this Division I level. So what he does is he goes to Jackson State and turns that program around.
Mm-hmm.
Again, yes, he and everybody like, yo, then he start bringing talent to HBCUs, because again, the reason why he's bringing the talent there is because he's Deion Sanders. He's a Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame cornerback. So of course, if you're going to go somewhere, you want to get some pub, then you know what I'm saying, then you go see Deion Sanders. Because I bet you if homeboy was at the Seminoles, if Deion Sanders was a Seminole, homeboy would have came to the Seminoles too. So Deion Sanders wasn't saying that, hey, he didn't shit on HBCUs. He said, yo, this is the place that gave me a job. Now Colorado's offering me $5 million to coach them. Now I'm like this. I don't care how much money you had and how many sales of Nikes. $5 million a year ain't nothing to sneeze at. Especially coming from what I think they $300,000 from Jackson. So it's like this. So he took an opportunity to move up and to change another program around. And I'm not mad at him for that. You know what I'm saying? People are saying that he didn't build the black community and all that stuff. That was never his job to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, like, yo, if I get offered a job, because any one of the other coaches in the SWAC, if Colorado came to them and said, yo, we gonna give you a job, ain't nobody saying no to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now they might not say. So my take on it is like this. It's like he did what he's supposed to do. He said in his press conference, he was like, yo, it's in coaching, it ain't no dying it's no dying at coaching. It's like either you get fired or you leave. That's the only thing in coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. If he didn't do well and they fired him, we wouldn't have said shit. If he was a terrible ass coach, we wouldn't have said shit. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of former Hall of Famers that's coaching and shit like that. Like I just seen like the other day, like speaking of like dope ass coachings, Jeff Capels. Jeff Capels, I know he's coached for like he's coaching Pitt now or some shit like that. He was just over here at Louisville like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? He's moving around in the college rankings, and no one has said, "Oh, Jeff Capels." No. So I don't get it. I don't get it. That's my take on it. I'm mad that y'all being mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna buy into it because you want everybody else to buy into what you're doing. So it's like this. Like, so my thing is this: if I come into on Intelligently Ratchet, right now, I've been with Intelligently Ratchet for 6 whole damn years, and then they say, "Hey, yo, Bishop, we need you to come to the Breakfast Club." I'm out. I love Intelligent Ratchet, but guess what? Hey, yo, B, I got the Breakfast Club to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's get another host in and everything like that. I'm a Kazi this shit. It's like this. It ain't no hard feelings. It's like, no, my man's elevated. They like what he did. It's just the same thing with Just. Just said, hey, yo, Bishop, I got this new podcast I'm about to do. They want me? Nah, they just want me, bro. Go do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at you because they check for you. So that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to Jackson to then maintain the coaching style and all that stuff, because the talent is still there. You know what I'm saying? Or most of the talent is still there if they don't leave or transfer out. But you know what I'm saying? It's like this, keep it up, and y'all should have a good team for at least another 3 or 4 years. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at it. I'm very okay with an understanding of him leaving. I am a little sad that he's leaving because of the potential of more that could have been happening, quote unquote, for the culture, which is, one of the reasons why, we were even supporting a lot of what he was talking about, because he was, at this time, he's talking about, oh, we need, to bring top recruits to HBCUs to get more exposure, they get more attention. Also, you're going to start bringing light to, the schools. They can get more TV time, which could then bring in more money and blah, 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 blah. He was saying this at Jackson State.
Right. What I'm saying is right here, which is not.
I let you talk. Which is why he did that. He got the top recruit in the nation to come do that based on a lot of the stuff he was saying, for the culture type thing. Homeboy goes. Now, he did great for the school. And the very thing he was talking against, which is the PWIs, he leaves to go to a PWI. That's the only thing I feel some type of way about. I'm not mad about it. I'm just more sad. Like, dang. But on this side, I completely understand why he left. If I'm going to be mad, I'm going to be mad at the people of, at Jackson State.
Right.
I'm going to be mad at the people that are mad at him, or say, whatever, because he came in, got the school championships or, titles or whatever. First of all, he got there and he was gave half of his salary to pay for help pay for the coaching staff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Partner with Walmart to get a new field. Talked to Under Armour. Under Armour donated $1 million worth of new equipment and uniforms and cleats and all of that. He went to, I don't want to say he went to boosters, but he went to like celebrity friends, like Michael Strahan and a couple, I forgot, it was one other person that played football. Got them to donate funds to get the players suits for when they come to the games.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So now, home and away games, when they're arriving, they're all dressed in matching suits. You know what I'm saying? So he did his thing for the school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only getting the titles and bringing in players or whatever, but he brought funds into the school. So I applaud him for that, and I think that's great. But then on this flip side, he's not getting paid something that he should have been doing, or he's doing more than what he should have been doing, not even getting the proper thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they didn't show the appreciation. This man's, his son's cars were getting broken into. He talked about even at one of the games, home games, not away game, a home game, his office got broken into. They stole, his phone, wallet, credit cards, a couple, a whole bunch of stuff. A place that he's supposed to be feeling safe at.
Right.
Somebody comes in and breaks into his office during one of the games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're playing other HBCUs, and instead of like showing the respect that he's doing for the school and even trying to get understanding of how he did, said stuff, he getting hated on by the coaches there.
Right.
Getting, hated on by players from the other schools, and you know what I'm saying? All that is like, first of all, this man is a Hall of Famer,
right?
Football player, and an all-star MLB player. He has been where y'all not. Y'all haven't been there. Y'all trying to get there. He done been there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, give that man his flowers and his respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got to be revered and, honored, but shake the man hand after the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You would
So
have did
what?
it if
He
you
ain't
wasn't
come back.
coaching.
He ain't go to the
Right.
school or whatever. But look what he's doing for the school. Look what he could be doing if he's telling y'all, look, I got Walmart to do this.
Right.
Y'all should be calling him like, hey, who your person over at Walmart? Or
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Can they come to Grambling?
Mm-hmm.
Come see what's going on? Can you know what I'm saying? Hey, who you talk to with Under Armour?
But it's like
I know
this.
you got $1 million. Can you maybe we can get 250? You get what I'm saying? Something.
I look at it like this.
They hated on him for that.
I think
all that, I would have left too.
right. I mean, at the end of the day, just he like you said, when you come into a program and you speak into the program, he brought into the program because that's the program that he was a part of.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's like this. If Colorado didn't come knocking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colorado didn't come knocking, then guess what? He'd still be at Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He'd still be there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like this. When you get Deion, first of all, it's like this. When you all the stuff you said, it's like this. You got Deion Sanders. Let's rewind it back to who Deion Primetime Sanders
Right.
is. He brings the circus with him.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, shoot, this mug. Let's talk about. He played in the World Series. Played a game in Atlanta to get him into the
Right.
playoffs, and then came back and finished up the World Series, and they told him not to.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Then this dude was out here, had a whole album with Hammer.
Must be Look.
Come on, man. This is Deion Sanders we're talking about. We're talking about a dude that you was out here with $50,000 worth of gold jewelry instead on while he was still sitting in college. This man played with a Jerry curl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's like this. Every freaking outside of Atlanta, every team that he was on won the Super Bowl with him. He's a shutdown corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
This mug ran around the NFC like it was okay. It was like, yo, we can play here. Like, yeah, I'll play with you. So what I'm saying is at the end of the day, there was no reason. Yeah, he spoke the jargon. He brought into it because guess what he had to do? As a good coach, you have to be believable. And you have to talk that shit. You got to talk that shit. Because guess what? I understand what he was doing. It's like this because I've been in as a host, I've been to some whack ass shows. I've been to some shows. Just been there. You know, I've been to some shows when it's been like 40 people in the show, and I had to act like it was 4,000 and hype this shit up to make these 40. You know what I'm saying? If I don't host any different because what I do, I buy into it. I brought into the thing, even though we don't. It's about consistency. It's about bringing what you do. But it's like this, even though I love this place, even though I give my heart to it, if you know what I'm saying, it ain't where it's not where I'm supposed to be. This is not where I'm supposed to be, right? But guess what? I'm not going to tell these people that came out here I'm not supposed to be here because guess what? I'm here where I'm at because I'm here, right? So guess what? I'm going to show y'all the level of respect and love that I would show anybody else because that's what's called not being fake. When you do it for 5, the way you do it for 500. And that's what Deion did. Deion Sanders ain't stopped being Deion Sanders.
No, he
hasn't. So it's like this. So what I'm saying is, I believe that if no school ever came to him, Deion be coaching the shit out of that team. They be still winning championships and all that shit because he's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Now that it's like this, yo, I gave y'all the blueprint. I gave you and I didn't know he did all that. I gave you all these tools and I left them. I ain't take none of that with me. Nah, Deion said he's not going to the NFL. He said, yo, I can't. He said, I'll go to jail. I go to jail. He said that in an interview he won't go to the NFL because cats don't love a game like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like Jordan coaching. You know what I'm saying? You can't
but I just look at it like he did. I mean, and you know, this is just on a micro level, but slightly going into like a macro level. Like I said, as far as I know, I don't think there's another coach that can come up and say, yeah, I got Under Armour to give us $1 million to my school. and I'm talking HBCUs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Walmart to do our field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I donated half my salary to pay for my coaching staff. Yeah,
Right.
I did. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe, and we don't know. Jackson could have tried to throw a counter offer him that was just wasn't high enough or whatever.
Right.
Like I said, I'm just sad, and I think it sucks that when he's leaving, he's now taking all of these players with him to the PWIs that he was talking against. That's all. You get what I'm saying? It's a little contradictory for me in that aspect.
In that
But
aspect.
it's a part of the game, right?
Right.
And then you already see players from other schools are entering in the transfer portal like, hey, can I come play for you?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They see his caliber of coaching. They see the potential. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to get on that too. So it's not like he's a bad coach or whatever. So him moving up is a good thing.
Inevitable. Is it inevitable? It's like this.
Inevitable.
How long? It just came. I think what it is. Just can we say this? It came a little sooner than people wanted.
Than people wanted or expected. I think if he would have stayed another 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Then when you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm not mad at him. It is. I'm not gonna say I'm a Colorado fan or whatever. If I hear about it on the news, cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But also going into it, this should bring, since it was talking about bringing attention to HBCUs now have to come up with a plan. Like he gave y'all some sort of blueprint of what could happen or whatever, but we're always talking about how HBCUs are underfunded. Like if this man could bring in close to $3 million in funds, you know what I'm saying? Getting y'all a new stadium, getting students, suits to wear to the games and new uniforms or whatever and equipment, then a lot of these other coaches need to be reaching out as well.
Yeah.
And my last thing, and I'll get off my high horse. If you are upset about it and you have gone to a HBCU, put your money where your mouth is and donate back to the schools. Help out. Do what you can. Otherwise, you can't be complaining because he put in work to where he was working at.
Right. He did.
And last, I would say comment, if schools want to get more funding, knowing that PWIs are getting all this stuff because of TV stuff, go into their conference and play. Get into these same conferences. Go into the Pac-12. Go into Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? That's going to get you more playing time. Yes, HBCUs were created for, because we weren't allowed in those schools in those areas, but we can still be an HBCU and play in the Pac-10.
Yep.
You can still play in the same conference and still be a historically black college or university.
You certainly can. And it's like this, and then
that will help you get exposure.
Right. And it's like this, if you got
the worst record like Colorado,
right,
a 1-12 team last year, you're still in that conference.
And you probably end up beating Colorado.
You'll still have exposure, which as a player, you're going to want that exposure. You know what I'm saying? In TV time, school's going to make money. You already can make money off of your NIL. Imagine if you're in a better conference getting more exposure. Your advancement for your NIL can go up too.
Talk that shit, Jeff.
It's a win for everybody.
Right.
Stop staying in SWAC. I'm sorry. Get out of SWAC. Get out of the, what's the other one? The NIA something, whatever. Get out of that conference. Get into these other conferences and do your thing there. Because even then, even if you are the worst team, you're the worst team in that conference.
Right.
The worst team in the best conference is a lot better than the best team in the worst conference.
Right. I mean, that's all you got to do, though. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, thank you, Mia.
But at the end of the day, it's like this, and also ride this wave, because what he did was, it's like, because it's gonna look real, because Deion Sanders ain't the only person. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. When they cracked the door in, it's your job to come in and put up good football games. You know what I'm saying, with the talent that you have. Because if you watch, it's not like the talent's not there. It's not. It's so many players in NFL and Hall of Famers that went to historically black universities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. It's not like the talent is there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't there. You know what I mean? You just gotta be seen. And guess what? If you good, you will be seen. And it's like this. Now that you are getting like covered, people are looking. They're looking for that content. It's like, okay, we're still going to. The cameras ain't going away next week. They're still going to be there. You got contracts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's still going to be there. They're not going to cancel contracts and all that stuff. No. All you have to do is keep it up. And then again, when the next high valued black coach comes out, y'all recruit him. Like, yo, come over here. Come over here, make our program better. You know what I'm saying? Make our program better. Let's go, because guess what? It's some good coaches. And then, you know what I mean? And it's like it's good coaches on the coaching staffs and all that stuff. So it's like it's not less than, it's just, you know, and then you got to get at the states. You got to get at the states for underfunding your fucking colleges. Like I think Josh just put in, was like A&T, North Carolina owes A&T $2 billion.
Mm-hmm.
$2 billion of underfunding.
Mm-hmm.
At one of the top engineering schools in the nation.
It's crazy.
Like it's shit that you have to go to A&T to do, that they specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like $2 billion. That means you are underfunding this school by $2 billion since I think 86. So it's like this is crazy that you owe them this much money. It's not the schools. It's like this. Give the schools their money that they, because I think what it is, the state is supposed to give, or the government is supposed to give everybody the same amount of money, and then the state divvies that money out. So like, hey man, give them kids the fucking thing. So you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day. So I'm not mad at Deion. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did. And it's like this again. If you lead people, I said this in my hosting class, and I think this speaks to this, Just. And this is when you come through as a host, you're a leader. People look towards you to lead what's going on in the night, right? So if you're a good leader, you can be a good host. This is what separates, right? I'm able to lead human beings, right? If you put me anywhere, I can lead them. What you have to do, but people have to buy into what you're doing. So if you don't believe in what you're doing, they're not going to believe in it. So with Deion as a good leader, he looked at the situation, and he had to tell some truths. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not those truths were his truths or not, there's a truth that he needs to tell to his people, because it's like this. It's a bunch of generals out there. Just, you've been in the military, that will get you hyped up to go to war. They're not shooting this leader is not shooting a gun or anything like that. But you got to go shoot the gun, and you got to believe in this motherfucker so that he is got so much conviction in what you are as a soldier is about to go do, that you think he's gonna run out on that field with you. So that's what he has to do. That's why you get championship teams, because I need you to buy in. And whatever I got to do to get you to buy in once you brought in, because guess what? My job here is not to be a pillar of the community. My job here is to win this championships, is to win championships as a coach. So if that means go to Walmart, that means make you look good, because Deion says if you look good, you play good. So guess what he did? I need you to look good so you can play good. And guess what that happens is, boom. Oh, we got new equipment. Oh, yeah. Now I'm saying, because if you go into a new weight room, you tend to lift more weights. You got some new comfortable cleats. Oh, you tend them. Oh, these jerseys fit a little bit better. The material in these jerseys is a little bit better. You tend to play a little better. Because what you do, you believe. And that's the same thing I said in my coaching when I was doing that shit. I was like, the reason why I'm still relevant to this day, the reason why I still get hosting jobs, because when cats was trash, even if I didn't believe in them all the way, I didn't let them know I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I made it seem like, hey, yo, man, you one step away. Because in 9 times out of 10, that's all the person is. All you need to tell is a motherfucker like, hey, yo, I see you working, bro. I see you working. You might not have a talent, but I see you working. And you one step away with that work ethic. And guess what happens is sometimes that work ethic, they find out who they fuck they are. Then that work ethic that they've been doing and trying to get it right bings out. So now when they go out into the world and they go out and do shows, now they got to do a show for themselves. Who they gonna call? The person that believed in them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to sell that story. You got to say, all right, man, go ahead and do it. You got to get that motivation out there. Because sometimes, even with motivational speakers and shit, I don't know who I'm gonna touch. I don't know who I'm gonna touch, so I give everybody the same amount of love. Like, here it is, whether you great or not. Let me give you the same amount of base love because I don't know what you're gonna do. And then that allows me to move forward. And that's all he did. It's like, it's not being fake. It's like, yo, I'm gonna show you the amount of love that I'm gonna give to you. Because he don't say, I don't love this. I don't love what's saying that they were a terrible place. No, I love my people. But I also got this offer. So, you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. But shout out to Dion. Another thing we need to talk about is your boy Judge. 9 years, $360 million, man. Do you think that's enough for that kid?
What's that, baseball?
Yeah, baseball. Play for the Yankees.
I don't know. He used to play for the Yankees.
Yeah, he does. He still plays for the Yankees.
Oh, he still plays for the Yankees. So where he going? I'm sorry, where he going?
He just they just re-signed him for 9 years for $360 million.
$9 million. Or 9 years, $360 million. So 40 million a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's good.
Listen. Forget all this football shit. I'm about to get balls, baseballs, and gloves and all that shit.
I really don't know much about baseball. So if that's good, if that's a high salary, I know baseball usually has like these really high salary caps. You know what I'm saying? And they do these crazy contracts. So I mean, if that's good, then hey. Okay, I just don't know about baseball to talk about.
I'm saying but I'm saying I give you 9 years, 360 million. You know what I'm saying? That look, you're doing a good job. There,
I've been working 20-something years and I ain't made nowhere close to that. So you know what I'm saying? What's 9 years?
What's 9 years? Hey, I'm here for you. We say hit the ball, peak. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go.
Run the base.
Run on his side. Maybe run a little bit. Touch the ball.
Yeah, that's it.
Just be out there banging them shits out. Bang! Like, yo,
look, I'm trying my hardest, swinging it and dropping the back like. We're in the wrong business. We're in the wrong business.
Can you throw mine underhand, please?
For real. Just
throw mine underhand.
Yeah, float it a little bit.
Float a little bit if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Nah, coach, I ain't gonna hit. I'm just gonna run for the slow.
You know what? I be taking walks all day. I be going into the pitch. Like that shit hurt.
Yeah, sure. Family Guy shit.
Yo. 360 million. I just gotta do that for 9 years.
9 years, buddy. 9 years. Not talk about what he just did. You know what I'm saying? He just did for the first 3. So you know what I'm saying? And you know, baseball players play what 15, 16, 20 years. So you know what I'm saying? They could do that.
Right. But
he said it's about to be net worth on a yearly. What? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Them motherfuckers didn't get paid back in the 90s, B. Them contracts, but the dollar was different though too. So it's like this. We be talking about I want to talk about that too because they was like, yo, players didn't get paid like that. I'm like, but when Magic Johnson got a $10 million contract for 10 years, candy bars was like 25 cents, B. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, you could buy a Alfa Romeo for what $5,000. So. You know what I'm saying? Like we could pull up. Hold on, let me do something. Hold on.
Right.
Different what's the Cadillac? So we're gonna say 80. How much? Let's see. How much did a Cadillac cost in 86? How much did a Cadillac?
Yeah. Said Dion's net worth is 50 mil. Judge is about to make 40 mil over the next each year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like 40 mil a year. Shoot. He good. He good money.
Right. How much did the Cadillac cost in 84? 84, right? Let's say 84. Boom. We're gonna look at that. What did a Cadillac cost in 84? Man, listen, bruh. Cadillac, $17,000.
I'm about to say probably about 15, 17,000. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Come on. At 83? Come on, man. Cadillac DeVille. So what I'm saying is this right here. When $1 million went a long way.
Yeah, back then. Oh yeah.
$1 million went a long way, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? $1 million went a long way, bro. Them motherfuckers making money, B. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was out there when cocaine, you buy a dime bag for a dime. You know what I'm saying? A nickel bag for a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Like, what shit? I remember that's like $1 million. Gas prices was what? $50? What was gas prices in 80? Like,
oh, it wasn't even $1.
In 90, what Dion was hot? Dion was hot in 95.
It probably still wasn't $1 a gallon.
Right. What was gas? Gallon of gas in 95. Guess what, bro?
75 cents probably.
$1.15, bro.
What? Okay.
$1 night. Come on, bro. Yeah, man. That's a different amount of money, bro. That's a different amount of money.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's about $1. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It was like it's around $1.
Yeah, $1 million goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get $1 million. That's what cats will get.
Even in this economy, for a lot of people, $1 million can last you 10 years if you spend your money right. You know what I'm saying?
B, listen. What I'm saying is right here. If you give me $1 million right now, B, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know. I'd still be the same person. You know what it is? I just wouldn't have to worry about my lights being on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Right. You know what I mean? Like shit. You know what I mean?
You good.
I pay that shit. I pay that shit every 6 months. You know.
You about to cut it off here. You know what? Just put extra on it.
You know what I'm saying? No, what I'll do is this right. I'll just put myself on the credit. Oh, how much did I use? Here it is. Here's 3 G's Duke Power. You know what I'm saying? You just tell me when you know what I'm saying? Like shoot.
Let me know when it get down.
Oh, you know. Or you know what? Nah, $1 million make me auto pay. You know what I'm saying? Everything on auto pay, bro.
I ain't worried about it. Come out when it come out.
Man, come out. I just want to be auto pay rich. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. I want to be like Brad. Man. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at the bill and throw it away. It's taken care of. Auto pay Brad is what
I didn't expect Herschel to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, Herschel was talking about vampires and werewolves. I do not really expect him to be talking about the elections.
Yo, Herschel Walker, man, was that a waste of time, man? It's like this. Like sometimes I think that
I wonder who voted for him.
Like, can I say this? I want to just Brad.
What did he say? What did he say that really make people want to vote for him?
The same thing Deion Sanders said to get Jackson. He went and did the same shit and did the same spiel that word salad. Like, yeah, what did he do? The werewolves probably voted for him. The werewolves probably voted for him. Hey, yo, can we shout out to Danny for Danny coming up and not as Facebook user?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, shout out to Danny. Man, I was watching Top 5 yesterday. They had a good joint yesterday.
What they talk about? What type of stuff? Top 5. They ain't invite me on here.
They did Top 5 music videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did Top 5. I voted for Danny. Danny had a good selection out of everybody. You know
What Danny have? What you have, Danny? Drop it in the comments, please, so I can argue with you.
Yeah, he had a nice little selection. He said he off lockdown.
You off? I don't know, B. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen. I think when I went in, I told on you. I was like, "Yo, Danny did it too." They was like,
Danny was there.
Danny was there. They called us, Danny. Come out.
Yeah, I did tell to turn his mic off. He said something crazy. I was like, "Mute yourself, sir." Like. He said something about the Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson. He was saying something crazy. I forgot what he said, but
okay, he said Thriller. This is America's Smooth Criminal. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Hey, I can. It's a lot of Michael Jackson on there.
Michael Jackson got some dope ass videos.
It's not a diverse. It's not a diverse.
I forgot about. I voted for him. Because I was like, all right, I like 4 of the 5. The Hey Ya video was just. I don't think it was a great video. You know what I'm saying?
But for what it was, I liked Hey Ya for what it was too. But it wouldn't have been in my top 5. You're right.
But the other 4, I was like, yeah. Especially when he said this is America, and I was like, damn, I forgot about that one. I was like, oh hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to give him that one. He killed it.
I mean, and nobody said Tip Drill. I mean, didn't he? Because
no, they're gonna do a spicy video. They talked about it on the show. I was in the comments.
Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because Tip Drill was life changing video for a lot of us. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Sure.
He said he get Will Smith. I know, right? I said that too. I was like, he's gonna have Will Smith jiggy with it before he did. He's trying to get me because I was roasting the hell out of him yesterday.
That Wild Wild West video was dope. It's just like I think the Wild Wild West video was better than the damn actual movie. So you know what I'm saying? It had to be. The Men in Black joints was kind of dope too. So shout out to Big Will. You know what I'm saying? But I would have went with 4, 3, 2, 1. I like the visuals on 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one of my favorite videos. I like Bombs Over Baghdad. I just like the way he come, you know what I mean, how he run out the joint.
He's running. I like that part. Running.
So Bombs Over Baghdad. The Wake Up Show joint with had everybody on the joint. I like that. The Triumph video. Triumph was crazy. And Big Pimpin'. Big Pimpin', man. It was beautiful. Because that was like the first video with the letterbox shit that was white. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was the visual, the colors on that shit that out a Little X did that shit, right? Or it was Little X. I mean, that shit was gold.
It's either him or Hype. They was,
Hype Williams. It might have been Hype Williams. It might have been Hype Williams that did that shit. But yeah, man, I'm fucking those summer. You know what I mean? Plus, I had the shirt. So that's gotta be one of my videos.
Thank you. I had the Scully on too, but it was getting hot.
Right.
He hating.
Can I?
He mad. He mad.
Listen. I hope you don't know the code to your own escape room. I hope you go in there. You know what I'm saying? Danny, the only person that made an escape room, he can't get out. Can't get out on his own.
He can't get out of his own escape room. He be sitting there like
his wife got to help him out every time. You know what I'm saying?
He be sitting there like, what's the damn code?
Danny with the head scratch. Danny should be on t-shirts.
He gonna have his hand on his hip like this.
Right.
What's the damn code?
Tapping his foot.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yo, and I'm sorry about that, Danny. Like, so Cadence don't play with her Switch or whatever. So I'm about to sell it. You know what I'm saying? And Danny was like, yo,
I would put J. Rue the Damager, Can't Stop the Profit.
Ooh.
That was a great video. A lot of people sleep on that.
Can I change one of mine now? But go ahead.
I would change the Hey I one to that with an honorable mention of, I would probably say and I'm gonna sound funny. Honorable mention Beyonce joint, Single Ladies.
Oh, yeah, but then we got Rhythm Nation too. We got to talk about too.
Right.
Oh, it's tough.
But it's only 5, so that's why I'm like, I would
right.
keep the MJ joints in there. I'm gonna keep Childish Gambino in there, and I'm gonna say the Can't Stop the Profit from J. Rue the Damager. That shit is banging. If y'all haven't watched that video, that was late 80s, early 90s, and that joint was killing.
And I was waiting for the part 2 for that shit too. It was like, yo, it's about the part 2 gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? It was a comic book. Yo, that was one of the coolest videos. That was one of the joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Damn, yo, Stan.
I did put the wrong kid on.
Put the wrong kid. Look at that. Look at that. See?
He like, God damn.
Is this the wrong key?
Yeah. Single ladies over formation. Yeah. Single ladies over formation.
I like Simba too.
Oh, you know what? No.
No,
because they talked about it on the show. Jamiroquai. Virtual Wizard.
When he was doing the floor. Oh God.
Yeah. That
one. Yeah.
That was a dope one too. Yeah, I think Morgan said that afterwards.
Ooh, yeah. He was like,
but you know what they did? They wasn't moving the floor. They put the stage, the room on wheels. So he's staying still in the room and the camera is moving.
No.
Yeah.
Blew my mind right there,
yeah,
bro.
I see. And when you go back and watch the video and you'll look, the floor doesn't move. Everything else is moving.
I thought they was shifting the floor, bro, the whole time, bro.
Yeah, they're not shifting the floor. They're shifting the room.
And
they're sliding the room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I
feel like some Busta Rhymes video should be on there too.
I thought that too. I was like Busta Rhymes or Missy something, but I don't know which would be great, like an all-time great.
The one with him and Janet Jackson.
Get Your Body Wet joint? Nah.
Niggas was raindrops, bro.
He was the no.
He when he was like in your body, and she had the nipple piercing.
Right, but he had that one scene. He's like he was like the nutcracker or the drummer. Like I didn't like that. Nah.
What's it gonna be? That shit was dope, man. You don't know what you talk about, Justin. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's not top 5. It's not a top 5.
It's top 10.
Maybe.
I mean, I would
be alright was a good one. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Oh man, that is a dope shit. That's a dope Yeah. I mean, yeah, because they had the cats with the flaming heads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Was that was that? Yeah, that was that joint, wasn't it? With the flaming heads when he was on fire? Yeah.
Right.
I like Millie's one shot approach.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, so many dope videos. So many.
Right. It's a lot, but I'm just wondering like a top 5, like
top 5 that wasn't influenced by 106 in Park. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Missy videos is crazy. Missy videos is crazy.
I might have to.
I mean,
now Morgan mentioned one. I wouldn't put it in the category, but I understand why he did it. He said Gangnam Style because it's the most watched video on YouTube. It's like 10 billion, 13 billion views. But I think it's because of the song, not necessarily the video.
Not because it's Gangnam Style. What it is. Homeboy, so if you got so you understand 13 billion views the monetization that Homeboy has, he don't have,
Oh,
never had to work.
he's straight.
Done.
He's straight.
He's done.
That's if he gets it and not the label. You know what I'm saying? But still, off of 10 billion views, you know what I'm saying?
He making a good little chunk of change off that.
Right.
Yes, you're not understanding. That's what we should do. Top host of all time, because Free and AJ, like even though we didn't like AJ's hair, but Free and AJ, awesome, 100%. BT has never been the same since Free and AJ left.
Mm-hmm.
That Joe Clare, because Joe Clare and Big Les, Free and AJ on BET, like chef's kiss. And shout out to Big Les. I'm following her on IG, man. If y'all not following Big Les on IG, follow Big Les on IG. She looks the same, B. Like Big Les has not aged, bro. Like since she was doing the Living Single dance. We are living. See, if y'all didn't know that was Big Les dancing in front of Living Single,
right?
Black Card, give that to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Give that to me. It's Big Les, B. She was in another video too. She was in Remember the Time too. She was one of the dancers in Remember the Time.
I believe it.
You know, because everybody remembers this joint when a dude did the praying hands. When she did this right here, did the praying hands, and the titties jump like do 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 do. That's Big Les.
Oh, okay.
See, you know that was Big Les. See, now you know. You know what I'm saying? She was in Michael Jackson video. He said, "Who? What? That was who? You didn't know that was?" I expect because Danny wasn't able to look at picture TV until he was 17. So I don't. Danny, you get a lot of passes and stuff like that for real, bro. Because
he gets excused.
You get excused from a lot of stuff. But yeah, if you go back and look, it was Big Les that was on the that was in that Living Single joint. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Because a lot of people thought it was Rosie Perez.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. Because Rosie Perez can also dance pretty well.
I gotta go back and watch Missy's The Rain. I gotta see if that was
You Can't Stop the Rain. Because that with the bubble, because that's when they used to do the fish eye lens.
Bubble joint, yeah.
The bubble lens, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might have done it.
He said I was watching Jungle Book.
Shoot. We ain't gonna say it. It's gonna, it's a big pause. But what about D'Angelo?
You know what? How does it feel?
Right.
Hold on, because I got the turn on I got the turn, bro. How does it feel? Said yo. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm so secure in my manhood. I was like, man, if you had man cuts, like the little man cuts like D'Angelo had me, you was in there. All you had to do, women was going crazy for that. You ain't had to have chest muscles as long as you had the man cuts. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, for real. Nah, man, D'Angelo, yeah, that was a game changer right there. You know what I'm saying? Dude came out buck ass naked and just turned around on a
little thing, on the conveyor thing, just spun around.
And that's his whole video. He just had Look, my man came out there with some struggle braids and fucking naked. You know what I'm saying? Buck ass.
Yeah.
And won that shit, bro. Just got buck ass naked, man. Shoot. Like I was just talking to, because we were watching Exorcism on My Best Friend or whatever, right? And the girls on there, they were obsessed with Boy George. And Nita was like, they didn't know that Boy George was gay. I was like, back then it didn't register. I was like right now, like when we found out that George Michaels was gay, right? Back then it didn't register that he was, but when you go back and look at his videos, you was like, oh, okay, he's absolutely gay at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so we was just talking about that, like, and that's like, yo, it was like one of those joints with D'Angelo. You like, yo, man, like, shoot. It wasn't like if he came out and say, yo, I did this for the fellas, like, word, like that wasn't for y'all, that was for us, ladies. Sorry now. D'Angelo's ours, nigga. Nah, man. Oh man. That's hilarious. I was just thinking about like how stuff don't really register on the joints, and like some of the songs that we were singing and shit, like
Oh hell
going,
yeah.
like going downtown. Like you gotta go downtown, and a
Uh-huh.
lot of people you was out here singing that shit, thinking they was talking about going downtown, but we was talking eating a box. It's all time.
Hey.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Because everything made sense. Like when I was like, nature rise. You come, your love come down, your nature rise. I make your love come
Right,
down.
the grass is going to grow because
Right.
trees is blossoming.
Right. You made my nature rise. Like, what is nature? Oh man. R&B. That's what was our R&B. And we talk about they nasty now. I'm like, no, we just coded our words better. That's all we
That's
did.
it.
We just coded our words
That's it.
better.
Because it was a long time for a lot of people caught on to RL's joint. Why you always, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That joint. Yeah, talking about getting hard.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Getting
Oh,
hard
that's
for
me.
me. Yeah.
Yo, you know Forever My Lady was about cocaine? By Jodeci?
Oh, for real?
Forever
Okay.
my lady. You mean so much to me. There's nothing more precious.
Man, I can imagine the way they shout out to them. Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, yo, we all did. You know the rumor about the electric slide was because it was about a dildo. It was called
I
the
never
electric.
heard that one. I never heard.
It was called the electric. It's a dildo called the electric slide, and the dude wrote the song because he called his wife with one, and that's the song. Ooh, was electric. Boogie, look it up. Here, there, and everywhere.
I'm gonna see. Now I'm gonna want to like pull up the lyrics and be like, okay.
Let me take you on a party ride. I can
Mhm.
teach you the electric slide. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, California Love was a dope video. You right, Brev.
Yeah.
You right. Like bringing back that joint is crazy. Yeah, man. Oh man, I've had a good time, Jess.
Yeah,
I've
man,
had a
good.
good time. Man. I've had a great time, man.
Yeah.
Listen, hey guys, I like, you know what I'm saying? I want to do something when I like to recommend shit that I like. Okay. I'm gonna start this, man, because I want people to enjoy it. I want you guys to go to watch Troll, the new movie that's on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I thoroughly enjoyed that. Bullet Train, Justice watching that right now. Bullet Train is an excellent video. I would also say if you're an Xbox gamer person, for free, check out the joint Shipbreaker. You know what I'm saying? It's a shipbreaker. You on the space station and you break apart ships. You just deconstruct ships or whatever. So it's relaxing, but it's also hilarious because they actually give you long forward legalese about how they want you to work for them, and you have to pay off your debt, and your debt is something like $1 billion to be out here. So it's like if you just don't play like if you want to giggle, play the first 15 minutes of it while you're getting your employee program and all that stuff. It is hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. So I like that one, man. So check that out, man. That's what I'm saying. And if you got Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, a new Call of Duty, come through. Let me go and shoot you in the face. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. My kill death ratio is looking good. You know, it's not a 1 yet, but it's a 0.97 though. I'm out here wrecking shop.
Okay.
I moved up from the 75, 87. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, dude. Yep. Yeah, man. Just what you hey man, what you getting for Christmas, man? What you asking for Christmas? Are we there yet? Are we there? Like, man, I don't care what I get for Christmas. I just want to be left alone.
I'm cool.
I was like, just go get me some Goodfellows hoodies and t-shirts. They're comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them joints from Target. Them hoodies from Target, man. Them dresses are soft and them t-shirts. If you put the t-shirt on with the hoodie, oh my God, it's like warmth and goodness, man. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a couple $25 hoodies. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I just want to look clean and smell fresh. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
it.
I just want to be comfortable.
I want to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Give me some new socks, some drawers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know,
socks and drawers.
Socks and drawers. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. You know what I mean? Just in my size. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't want to share with nobody.
I don't want to share with nobody. I don't want I don't want it silky. I don't want just give me some good old socks. You know, I'm at the point in my career right now that, you know what I'm saying, you can give me all white drawers. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel comfortable.
Okay.
Give me them all white drawers because it ain't nothing sells confidence like clean ass white drawers. If you drop like, oh, this nigga got on white drawers. Oh my goodness. This man is the most interested man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh man, he reached
really wearing
white ass drawers. You know, boxer briefs too, on the beach. I'm one of those cats. I went out there.
But you know what? You grown. You got good hygiene, so you know what I'm saying.
Hey. Not tidy whities. You can't do briefs. I don't think I've wore briefs since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Since I think I wore briefs.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. Nah, I feel like if you wear briefs right now, you got to strip though. I feel like you got to be on the How Does It Feel video. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna wear briefs, how does it feel?
Brevaz with Candy. Father, I know she doing good. I don't know where she at. You know, Missa, she always welcome to be on the show.
Yep.
But I don't know where she at. She doing her thing. She's selling art. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go buy something from her.
Word up. She Deion Sanders this. She used us.
She went to a different show.
She went to a different show. Yeah.
She went to a different show.
She promised us the world. She promised us the world and left us. Oh man. Nah, but Candy be super active in the comments and stuff like that. She put something in the joint. We're gonna talk about probably next week if we come back next. Yeah, we'll be back next week. So we'll see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all next week. We back on Facebook Live. You know what I'm saying? We bite. You know what I'm saying? It's me. It's the homeboy King Just. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Justin if you're nasty. And as we always say around this time, at the end of the day,
it's night.